fans, grab your seeds and grab your gum because it's time for the Dirt and Turf podcast. I'm your host, Kat, and I am joined by, it better be Cobra,
Redbird, you're
Alex.
1 week late.
Oh my gosh. You know what, Yinzer? We don't know when you were born, so we don't get to celebrate anything about you. Of course, none of us want to celebrate anything about you.
You're still late, Redbird, because still gonna. Hey! Ah! What? Ah!
Aren't the Steelers
Ah!
0-2?
Ah! Tank leader 1-1. Ah! I have to deal with this. He messed up my
1-1.
camera too.
Of course he
Ah!
did. Of course he did. So yeah, everybody. Sorry we weren't here last week, but it was my birthday. So we took off. Um but this week I thought I had a cat in here. I think something's just falling over. This week the Orioles are officially out of contention for a postseason. Even though they continue to play decent ball. I don't I don't know.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
What?
If you're dumb enough to go to a baseball game tonight, you become one night to Camden Yards. Home runs, defensive breakdowns, rebuilds.
How fun. Cobra got his
Got his toy back.
oh Lord. Save us all from Cobra's voice changing.
Glorious.
Um but there was one other team that is officially now out of contention.
The
Colorado
Rockies.
Rockies. Chicago White
well,
Sox. Washington Nationals.
maybe it was the Nationals that popped up this week.
I think so. Sounds about right. They're the third worst team. Makes sense.
So, yeah, those are all the teams so far that are out of contention, but we all know there's more than that. We all know.
Oh yeah. Guarantee it's gonna be the Angels, Athletics, Cincinnati Reds, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Thank God.
Oh gosh.
So we don't have any insufferable Yinzers. They could join the black casting couch with the Baltimore Orioles.
Thank the
Ayo.
Lord. So do we all remember what we were saying about the postseason?
Yeah.
And who was going to go and all that? I still think that my World Series prediction is pretty spot on.
Yeah, but we said Brewers, Tigers.
Yeah,
I think that's not changed at all. And surprisingly, the Seattle Mariners are not kicking their fans in the dick. They're actually still holding on to the top spot in the division, so that's actually a good thing.
It's just because they're catcher's God.
I like when a team can pull their shit together. Like it only helps baseball. It only helps the sport when a team can put all the pieces together and hold them together for the duration of the season. So let's see. One of the things that I kind of wanted to, not, I don't know what word to use. It's been a long day. Okay. It's been a long day. Had to pull my well pump, fix a wire. That was fun. But like fantasy booking kind of thing, or oh gosh, I can't think of the word. If we take our team, like we take our one of the bottom teams,
basically
that
we're being fantasy GM. That's what we're looking. That's what you're saying.
Sure, yeah. What would you fix in this off season? Like, what would you add a pitcher? Would you change coaching staff? Would you, all feasible things? Obviously, we can't trade out owners.
No.
Sadly, I think MLB should look into that. Okay. Rob Manfred, Fred, could you look into that for us? Could you do that? Just,
He won't.
Anyway.
He won't do it.
Since we care so much about our fans and whether or not they can actually afford to come to a baseball game.
Thanks, tariffs.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's raised the price on everything, including concessions. Inflation doesn't help either.
It's a stupid reason. It's a stupid reason.
One word starts with G, rhymes with feed.
Hang on. Give me just a second. I have to. I guess it'll stay. My thing is being weird. Okay, so let's start with. We always start at the top and go to the bottom. Let's start with the Colorado Rockies. Alex.
Yes.
What would you like to do to the Colorado Rockies to improve their I'm not saying they're winning the West next year, okay? I'm saying, what would you do to get them up out of the basement? Because currently they are 41 and 112. Like, there are teams that are not even going to win 112 games, okay? This is mind-blowingly bad. They're at a 268. That's a good batting average, but we want, winning percentage. So what would you do to pick them up out of the basement?
It's an interesting concept because I feel like the White Sox went through this when they were this bad, and that is a defensive problem. The Rockies had a lot of errors, had a lot of problems on defense defending the outfield, and it cost them a lot of games this year that they could have easily won. Obviously, they swept the teams they did here and there, but overall, their defense was horrendous. And I mean, they were hitting the ball well. It's just the other side of the ball is the defense. So they need to improve the defense and either a new coaching staff for the defense, better training, or whatever it is. But the defense needs an improvement to get out of this 41 and 112 thing.
Alex, I think you're failing to address the elephant in the room about the Colorado Rockies. What don't the Colorado Rockies have, and what do they lack in their entire history? Can I tell you?
What is that?
Star power. They don't have any stars.
Well, yeah, who wants to go play for the Rockies?
There's the second problem. What I would do to improve the Rockies is find a star. Find a star and make, and not just one star. I want to find multiple stars. I want to actually invest in the team, invest in the fans, because the big thing is Colorado Rockies fans, and we know one.
Yes.
They are so frustrated with the Colorado Rockies entire system. The entire system. There's no star power. There's no power.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing. There's, with the Colorado Rockies, it's pretty much just prospects, which equate to magic beans.
Right.
They could blossom into great things, or they could be plumbers and Make-A-Wish kids. If you keep chasing forever, you're going to keep walking. And that is what this owner of the Rockies is doing. So what I would do, if I were either the GM or the owner, I would find some form of star power and start putting it in. I'm pretty sure Artie Moreno of the Angels would be willing to give up a couple of aging veterans and do it for cheap.
How about the Rockies is they have a revolving door of stars. Chris Bryant, Charlie Blackmon, Trevor Story, a revolving door of stars leaving and leaving and leaving. They don't have a permanent one. So I watched the Rockies and they had Trevor Story and Charlie Blackmon, and I love both of them. but they left.
The only star that the Rockies ever had that actually stayed was Larry Walker, and that ages myself quite a bit. Is Larry Walker is the only star that's stuck with the Rockies forever a Rocky. All right, what's next, Kat?
Chicago White Sox.
Okay, interesting. Alex, you want to start? Yeah, it's your turn, man.
I honestly do not know because Chicago sports just seem to have a trend of just sucking forever. No matter how much they try to fix what they do, they always suck. The Bulls, the Cubs, the White Sox, the Bears,
I love that you
all of
started with
it.
the Bulls.
All of it.
Also, the Cubs are one of the top teams in the NL right now. So,
Yeah.
pump the brakes on that one, Alex.
But
And
they
and
leave what?
honestly, the Bulls were really good when Michael Jordan was on. Like,
Yeah, and Derrick Rose had potential for his knees turned to powder.
Yeah, what, 20, 30 years ago at this point?
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
2025. The Bulls are still garbage. But the White Sox, I don't know what to do with them anymore. They either move out of Chicago and rebrand or just scrap everything and just spend money, 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 money and try to do something with this team.
What the White Sox need to do is, one, don't panic. I think they need to let their prospects gel a little bit next year. Bring in an aging veteran or two, probably someone in the catcher, probably someone in the bullpen and a veteran catcher, and let the prospects gel, because it just seems like the White Sox are just a little too young at this time. Basically, it seems like the owner of the White Sox is pulling a Drake. Hey, Drake, I heard you like him young. Da-na-na-na.
I like what you said about the not panicking part. I did kind of feel like the Orioles panicked a little bit with the trade deadline. And they got rid of a whole bunch of guys that, like, of course they left and they're not doing very well. I think Urias was the only one we got rid of who is really playing well.
The Orioles panicked in the wrong direction, and they panicked too soon.
Yeah. Well, and the trade deadline was there,
they panicked too soon on the players and panicked too late on the coaches. They really should have gotten rid of the coaches sooner.
Well,
maybe it would have righted the ship.
They sell too fast.
Maybe.
Sold too fast. Sold too fast and did.
We skipped somebody. Hang on. I skipped somebody.
The Nationals.
Washington Nationals. Oh, we skipped a couple people.
Yes, but let's get to the Nationals. You mind if I start with this one, Alex?
Go for it.
I had to think about it for a second.
The main problem with the Nationals is right now the ownership's going through a fire sale and they don't know what to do. That's the main issue. That's the main issue on that side. Is that the Nationals are going through a fire sale trying to find a new owner. So they can't spend the money to get talent. They can't pull a, hey, we love this player and we're going to stick with him. He is our rock. They can't do that because the Washington Nationals, because they don't know who's going to own them. They don't even know if they're going to have a team. That's the worst part. So the best thing for the Nationals to do is figure out who owns you. Figure out
hands down.
Yes,
hands down. Like
100%.
They, I don't know. I really had hopes for them at the beginning of the season. And then that faded away pretty quick. But how does your fan base call for certain things to happen. Orioles fans, gosh, I don't remember a time when people weren't saying that um oh my gosh, what was his name?
Angelos.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. All I could see in my head was Alfredo, okay?
Yeah,
Um
Angelos.
people said for decades with Angelos, he needs to sell, he needs to sell, he needs to sell. And then he sold the team. And I think what's happening with the new ownership, there are so many opinions that they are going with, let's not rock the boat too much. Let's try to keep the Orioles the Orioles. Um but I feel like they're going to take more risks as time goes on because they're going to have to. They're going to be forced to. And I really kind of hope that Washington is forced to take a few risks. And Washington is forced to um listen to the fan base, really.
Yep. By the
Billy.
Yeah,
way, hey, don't mind Billy. He's just waiting. He's just taking a nap. He's getting ready for passing the pigskin later on tonight.
Oh, sweet.
Yes. So don't
Um
mind him. He's just getting ready.
I understand. Let's see. Who is next? I think
I,
it's
I didn't I didn't get my opinion out yet.
Pitt. I think it's
What's up?
Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
Pittsburgh's at 65 and 88 with a 425 win percentage.
I think we need to call him in here.
Oh, can I tell him? Can I?
Give me 1 second. Hey,
Yeah,
Yenzer!
yeah.
Yenzer, get your saggy, drunken ass in here. For fuck's sake!
Hey. Hey, Yinzer, it's Ratbird here.
What the fuck you want?
Listen. The Pittsburgh, not the Steelers.
They're going
Not
to
the
Super
Steelers.
Bowl!
I know, they go to Super Bowl. You're so excited. The Pittsburgh Pirates, though.
They gone to Super Bowl.
No.
In the toilet.
They are
In the
out of
toilet.
contention. In the
No, they're
toilet,
in
yes.
the toilet. They're in
They
the
are
toilet
at
like I thought.
Yeah, they're at a 425 win percentage. Yinzer, what would you do to improve the Pittsburgh Pirates?
Well, first things first. First things first that I would do to improve the Pirates is this. Actually get some fucking help for Skeens.
Yes.
Whether it be bullpen or hitting, for fuck's sake, we need to help Paul Skeens. He's a national treasure, for fuck's sake.
He's
almost
a cool
like
guy.
famous women respecter Ben Roethlisberger. He's a national treasure.
No, Yinzer, don't. No, we don't. This is baseball.
But, at least he doesn't have an 8-ball of coke just like our fucking mascot did in the 70s.
Okay, Yinzer,
Look it
thank you
up!
so much for your opinion. And you're breaking up.
The
I
only
think we're going
opinion
through a
that
tunnel.
matters is Steelers gone Super Bowl, Redbird. Trade Aaron
We're going
Rodgers
through
to
a
the
tunnel.
Vikings. Ah! We had.
I wanted to be nice. I wanted to be nice.
You tried. There's only
I
so
did.
much you can stand by having a Yinzer.
I know. But he wasn't wrong. Skeens needs some help. Alex, what do you think?
I was just say the same thing. I think they panicked on Paul Skeens. I think they didn't let him develop quick enough. They panicked mid-season. They put him out there too much. He got injured. He wasn't pitching well, and they fell apart. Obviously,
Yeah.
bullpen is a big thing for them. They didn't have a good bullpen. Skeens is the main guy. He was, a top draft pick, and he needs help. And the Pirates are in big trouble if they don't get help behind them because they're hitting good. They're hitting good this year. It's just Skeens is gonna break his arm off. His arm's gonna fall off.
Yeah.
He's gonna pitch 200 times a game.
Well, and this is why whenever I've heard people talk about, you know, any team, oh, you need an ace. You need an ace. We've
Pirates
all
need
heard that
everything.
argument.
Pirates need
We've all
everything.
heard, right. But I mean, Skeens is pretty damn close to an ace. And here the team is struggling because you can't a baseball team is not like a football team. You can't start with a good quarterback and build around him. You literally need someone good in every position. And yes, Skeens is a good fill in for a pitcher. That he's great. Um, who do you have in relief? Who do you have that's going to come in and not blow a lead for him? Um, all that kind of stuff is I think what they need to look at, and not just lean on Paul Skeens to carry the whole team. Um, let's see, real quick. Let's do the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Easy answer. Get the team away from Artie Moreno as fast as fucking possible.
We've talked about this. We can't trade owners. It's not a thing. We all want to. We
Yep.
all want to.
Then it's
But we can't.
Yep, I know.
Alex, do you have any other thoughts on the LAA?
Hey.
In my honest opinion, they need to get younger. That team is an old team. Mike Trout is not what he was 10 years ago, 5 years ago.
Oh,
He's not what
gosh,
he was
no.
anymore.
He's
So,
cooked.
For
and
sure.
they need to get younger. They need to build the prospects. They need to draft younger. They need to look at younger players because they're going to die from the age bug and not because they're a bad team. Mike Trout is not the shit anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree with that. Um, fun fact, Kat didn't even know Mike Trout was still playing baseball. Okay?
'Cause
That's
He's too hurt. He's too hurt.
He's way too
yeah,
hurt.
he needs to retire, but I think he was really holding on hope for a title or something.
I think when they got
And
Shohei, he was like, I'm gonna win a title with
last,
this. But no.
Hold up.
yeah.
You gotta say it right, Alex. You said it.
Oh, famous women respect him.
No.
Responsible gambler.
Responsible gambler.
He's a
Shohei
gambler.
Ohtani's a responsible gambler, not woman respecter.
Hey, we don't know.
Who-
We don't know. He might be
Well, he's
both.
married, so I mean,
All right, so our last team that we're going to cover, even though there's a couple of teams with a worse win percentage, we're going to go ahead and do the Orioles. They're at 72-81 for a 471 win percentage. I don't think a lot of people expected the Orioles to even get to this in this season. I think a lot of people, when we let Brandon Hyde go, I think a lot of people just expected everybody to fall apart. And letting him go kind of got a fire under their butts. But then the trade deadline was coming, and I think guys got nervous. I think guys who knew that they weren't necessarily going to stay in Baltimore. I think they got a little bit nervous, and they put a lot of pressure on themselves to perform so that they got a good deal in a trade. And that's not necessarily the Orioles panicking, but it was these younger guys, or the guys who were kind of in a transition year, to panic a little bit. And now what Mansolino has done with the team, he kind of rallied them back together. And I wish I could find the stats for just August and September because they've they've been playing really solid baseball this second half, and that's not usually what the Orioles do. The Orioles are usually very strong in the first half, and then they taper off in the second half. But man, this second half for them has been fire. They've taken multiple series. We've swept multiple teams at this point, teams that we should not have swept, and we did. So, honestly, I think if we're going to search for a new GM, or no, that's the wrong title. If we're going to search for a new guy to make the lineup, I think we need to do it quickly. And I think we need to give the guys enough time to actually get to know their new manager and mesh well together.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sorry, that was really long winded,
I
but that's my team.
Oh yeah.
I do agree. I do agree with that. I also feel like the Baltimore panicked, um, especially at the deadline. They sold way too fast, way too quick, and
Hmm.
dumped way too many players without seeing what they could
Yeah.
do. And I think with how well Addy Lutchman is playing, one of the best catchers in the league right now, outside of Kyle Riley
Yeah.
over in Seattle. They need to build around that guy. If they sell so fast at the deadline, then what's the point of building a team around him just to blow it up mid-season and then fall off a cliff for no reason? Because the
Right.
front office
Yeah.
panics and trade everybody away for no reason. So I think Cat is correct, and I think they need to just readdress Watchman and what they need to do around him to get back to a World Series caliber team because I know Baltimore can build a team like that. I know the fans want it desperately. They haven't won a World Series in what, a long time. So
42 years.
yeah, they need to build on Rushman now, or else Baltimore's not getting a World Series in Cat's lifetime or in the young fans' lifetime that are a fan of that team.
Well, and we also have Bautista right now. We also have, sorry, we have Colton Cowser. We've got like three different guys with the name Jackson somewhere in their name. They've all been amazing. Um, gosh, let's see.
You got Jackson
Um,
Holiday, right?
did I? Yeah, Jackson Holiday. But then there's like an Alex Jackson and uh oh, what's his first name? It's another Jackson. Jeremy? Jer- Jeremiah. I think it's Jeremiah Jackson. I think it's Alex Jeremiah Jacksons and then Jackson Holiday. And one day in the lineup, like they were one, two, three. So that was really fun. Um, and like none of them are related. Um, but really and truly, we've got and Cano. Cano is another like it's amazing that the Orioles have him. I really hope we keep some of these core kind of guys. Um, and I really, really hope that we can figure out a manager quickly. Like season ends, we figure out the manager. And if they're going to stick with Trey Mansolini, then they need to do it. They need to just like that. It needs to be him and shut down any other kind of conversation because they need to give the team that stability. So yeah. Um I love my Orioles. I really do. Uh, like I said, I know a lot of people did not expect them to be, um, 9 games below 500. They're at 72 and 81. I can't math backwards right now. Yeah, that's 9 games. That's 9 games. um, but I'm they took a season that was unraveling very very quickly and turned it into something that's been really fun to watch. And I don't think a whole lot of other teams can say that. Certainly not the Colorado Rockies,
Ooh, way to twist the knife.
but but yeah, I again, the Orioles are ending this season not in contention, but um poised in a good spot to come back stronger next year. So, um let's see. We what we haven't done in a while?
Uh-oh.
Kind of the game of the weekend.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
So, I want to know what y'all want to watch this weekend. Do you all
Hold on.
have the ability to pull that up, or do you want me to read
I
through
do.
it?
I do. I got it. All right.
I got it.
Mm,
So,
Sweet.
I guess I'll start. You know what?
Yeah. Do Saturday.
You know what? I'm interested in a division rivalry. I have the
Oh.
Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Trastros.
Ooh. Yes. Yes. That's Saturday and Sunday, right?
Yes.
Yes. I just found the Sunday one. Alex, what say you?
I'm I'm going also with the division rival and a series that my own team needs to win. The Boston Red Sox need to beat the Rays this weekend because we are clinging to the last wildcard
Yes.
spot like our life fucking depends on it. And I'm sick and tired of us losing. We just lost to the A's for all teams. The A's, people. The 74 and
Ugh.
88 rate at A's. We lost to them.
Can can
I'm
I
done with this
chime
nonsense.
in? Can I chime in, Cat?
Oh dear.
Because the San Francisco Giants are facing famous responsible gambler Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Shohei Ohtani, the famous responsible gambler, the Japanese Pete Rose, faces off against the San Francisco Giants. Yeah.
Yes.
Bring out
Yeah.
the rainbow socks, everyone, because the Giants are coming into town. Let's go, gay people! Yay!
Oh, thanks so much, Izzy.
Alex has died. Alex has died from laughter on that one.
Alex is gone. So I actually, I don't remember all the numbers for New York, but anything that the Orioles can do to keep New York from stealing that number one spot, like Baltimore is really good at being the upset team. We're really good at that. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that Baltimore takes the series. We're not going to sweep them, but hopefully we can take the series and make a couple
Can
Yankees
I
cry.
can I
So
interject with that?
uh, that being said, oh, by all means,
You guys are actually up 4-2 right now against the Yankees.
All right.
yes, I know. It's like a no-no though. We don't talk about it.
All right. I think we're about ready to wrap up, aren't we, Kat?
We are, and actually, I was going to ask you, gosh, who is our affiliate for today? There, Cobra.
Well, you know what? Our good friends over at Smackin' Sunflower Seeds are our affiliate for tonight. And you know something? With the end of baseball season
I was hoping
upon
it was
us,
Smackin'.
they have their end of season sale. You can actually get 50 bags of sunflower seeds for Little League, or just snacking at home for $50. They
Whoa.
also have their limited edition flavor out right now. Yep, it's a cheeseburger in paradise cheeseburger flavor sunflower seeds. They also have 2 free
Yeah.
bags of sour cream and onion with your purchase of your bundle for $39, or 2 free bags of cheeseburger when you purchase a Smackin' Sunflower Seed bundle for $39. That is their end of season sale. But also don't forget about their Backyard Sports Edition sunflower seeds with backyard barbecue and loaded nacho with Pablo Sanchez's face right on the bag. And don't forget about their other flavors as well. They're a great snack, especially on the field for your little leaguer. So, use our affiliate link in the bio wherever you get your podcasts. Show this channel some love, and tell them that Cobra and the Dirt and Turf podcast sent you to Smackin' Sunflower Seeds. It's a home run, baby. Smack it out of the park. All right.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right.
So,
Well, thanks, Cobra. I would be remiss if I did not mention our other podcast. However, here on the Handed Down Sports Media,
that's right.
tonight we're actually also going to be getting together to talk about some college football, passing the pigskin. We've got our
Billy and Tyler will be doing that. Just want to give a heads up on that one. Sorry about that.
Yes, I actually might join them on that one because Hokies. And then we have the Hard Count, our NFL podcast with me and Cobra tomorrow, yes. And then we have the Handed Down Beatdown with
on Sunday with Alex and myself.
Alex and Cobra. I'll get it all one of these days, I promise. And then we have
the lap
our
down
NASCAR.
The lap down with Greg Farmer. They're getting ready to wrap that season up. So give them a listen.
I hear good things about this season for NASCAR. I wish I had time for all the sports things because man, I'd watch NASCAR too.
Oh, and coming this October,
they turn left and then they turn left again.
Kat, coming this October though, Biscuits and Penalties, our hockey podcast, makes its return to the ice for season 2.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. We also have our handed down, and we also
will
have our handed down bench on Saturday where we can just casually talk and shoot the shit. So look forward to that after Hard Count. Don't forget our Patreon for as much as an Arizona iced tea. You can become a member of our patrons. Be a patron for our Patreon. We are on YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, and on Twitch as well. We're actually streaming live on Twitch right now as we speak. But
awesome.
Yep. But yeah, thank you all for listening. Kat, close us out.
Thanks, guys. Here at the Dirt and Turf, we love our baseball, and we're excited for the postseason coming up. But in the meantime, let's go play some ball.
Play ball, everyone.